us again.
I don't hear a peep. Now I'm wondering...
This is gonna be fun!
This shouldn't take long.
One way to get that coolant pumping. Yeah, someone... was in...
Got it.
Wonder if we scared him off.
That's it.
Stumble into a library? What's with the sudden silence?
What was that? Target located. I'm hit! I can't hear!
Who's there?
Add Victoria. Add Victoria.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Going down.
What?
Lower level.
Something's out there. Over here! Over here! Intruder alert! I'm hit! What's that? Taking damage! For Elder Max!
Or Elder...
Max.
No use, not without a card.
Good riddance.
Area sweep now. You're in gang!
Take him out!
Come on, asshole!
Taking casualties!
Not that it's an option.
find the card. Nice.
Who's there? Right here!
What's that? Look who's back. Did good. Now, this feels like home.
Got it. Don't have the card.
Let's rock!
Something out.
Who? Get some!
Nice. That's it.
Good catch!
Lights out to you!
Gunner!
There we go.
Going up. Ground floor.
Yeah? Yeah?
Someone's coming. Look who it is.
Whoa! You win!
Can you subscribe to my channel? I subscribe to yours. Can you subscribe? All right. Thanks.
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
Hey.
Take a look. I think we ought to talk.
Heads up.
I'll see what I can do.
Heads up.
Do something for you?
Nick,
You got time to talk now?
is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait, part of the reason I've stuck around.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Look alive.
If I got it.
Dude, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Excuse me.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've got.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Do you need anything, Fred?
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
Hey, What's up, dude?
I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Great.
Huh? Can I get you a drink?
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Sup?
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Yeah, see what's wrong with me.
Do
Doctor.
you
Now, go
have
over your symptoms
Merv?
for me, one at a time.
Just
Script.
No.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
no other
Okay.
complaints.
Take.
Hi.
You looking for something to wear?
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I've got.
Dr. Watson always said that the surface was hopeless. But it's not. Just look at what people are building.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Dad, can you do something? Never mind, I guess. We could talk about it some other time.
What's new, kid?
Hey, Dad, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try building some new things. If you could find me a hot plate, I'd love to take it apart. I bet I can make something really useful for you.
Sure thing, Sean.
Thanks, Dad.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. History.
No one knew Earl better than these folks.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters.
We need to have a conversation.
A Meyerlurk!
Got my attention?
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Forgot you were there, Yeti.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you.
Hey.
God, did you see that explosion? The old CIT ruins?
Hey there.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid.
Wow. Hey there.
He is...
Segway.
There, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Oh, hey. Ray Smith is right.
Let's see what you got.
Don't...
Vadim.
Ah, yes. You.
Yeah, that's real
famous.
good.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that.
Never need anything.
Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in China shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
I'll think about it.
You
Sure.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Did you hear?
Aye.
They say
Did you
the
hear?
railroad
They
took
say
on
the
the
railroad
Institute
took on the Institute.
and won. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy, right?
You know, all this talk about the Institute being gone, maybe now we can actually make the Commonwealth safer.
Be good to get to work.
Hey.
Did you see the explosion?
Do you think
That
things will be
blimp the
better
Brotherhood had.
if the Institute really is
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Did you know Earl Sterling?
One of my brother's old friends. Oh boy. The way those two would go on about girls, you'd think Vadim is loud now. Earl was a horrible womanizer, and I warned him more than once to leave the staff and customers alone. But my brother always stood up for him. Honestly, kinda glad he's gone. Wouldn't shut up about the new face he was going to get at the mega surgery center. Vain till the end. Anyway, did you want a room?
What's the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms. Mainly for traders that come to the area. My brother Vadim...
I'll take it.
You're in room...
How's it going? That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
We're getting a lot of graffiti these days. Pictures of murder. No.
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender. Why not have the bartender himself? All I know is Vadim sampled his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash. A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
alive.
Go on.
I was on duty when I seen that airship fall out of the sky. The legend himself. Way to give it to the Institute. You're like my hero or something. I don't know. Thanks.
Hey there.
There he is. The man of the hour.
Excuse me.
A new patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person?
I agree.
So unless you have...
Sing it, brother. Could 100 caps change your mind?
100 caps? To visit our basement? Well, I guess there wouldn't be any harm. All right. Here, the key. Just don't touch anything down there. Understand?
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be...
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk about Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies under his care. No one dies. They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Not screaming. Not bleeding out onto the floor. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy. That must have been it.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
Doctor?
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this isn't human.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
We can't blame ourselves. The man decided to die. What's the plan? So, the doctor did it, huh? Feels like there's a cliché in there somewhere.
The case is solved, at least. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
You're better at this than I thought you'd be. And I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk...
Uh-huh.
Everyone in this city's always jumping in the shadows.
I guess we ought to give her the news.
Ellie?
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. You know, I can't guarantee it'll be any brighter, but we did have another case lying around if you're interested. The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nate's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Bingo.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Hey there, mister.
Hi there.
Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
Overwatch boy.
This doesn't have to be the day you die. Anyone you walk.
If you want. Come on my face, brother. Okay, let me get on, man. KK. Lit dab. MOG person with folded hands. MOG 2 men holding 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 hands. Come on my face, brother.
Someone's coming. That's so long as you're carrying it. It's safe.
I am Super Mutant! I am unstoppable!
I don't.
Slap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Why, you stupid humans! Always fight! No! I'm angry!
Identified intruder detected. Beginning search. out.